Majora Carter is a real estate developer, an urban rejuvenation strategist, a MacArthur Fellow, and a Peabody Award-winning broadcaster. She's accountable for many economic developments, green infrastructure projects, policies, job training, and arrangement methods. In this TED Talk, she addresses environmental justice communities. She talks about some of the injustices of her hometown in the Bronx, in which was an area that fell victim to white flight and redlining in the mid-1920s. Redlining was an illegal practice in which banks' refusal to loan to certain areas deemed to be poor or financial risk. This was a popular practice used in predominantly Black neighborhoods in the mid-1920s. According to Majora, race and class are very reliable indicators of where to find the good things, like nature and trees, and the bad stuff, like power plants. In my research, I found that the Bronx has a higher rate of pollutants in the air versus its surrounding neighbors in suburban cities. In fact, 20% of children living in the Bronx have asthma, according to the source wagner.nyu.edu. The Bronx has things like power plants, shipping ports, illegal dumps, and waste. There are hardly things to be found like greenery or park space. In fact, the Bronx Park is approximately 718 acres wide, while the Bronx spans more than 40 miles wide. And there are approximately 1,400,000 people living in the Bronx today. Majora claims, according to wikipedia.com, Majora claims that as a Black person living in America, I am 2 times more likely to live in an area where air pollution poses as a greater risk to my health. Unfortunately, I found several sources, including but not limited to WebMD, that support those claims. In my research, I found that the top 4 most polluted cities in our nation reside in California, and they are all highly populated with minority, predominantly Black Americans. She goes on to say, no community should be saddled with more environmental burden and less environmental benefit than any other, which is why she makes it her life's mission to fight against environmental injustices, partnering with unlikely people to fight for those results, believing that it takes just one person to make a difference.